What if your body betrayed you and your stomach was eaten alive from the inside? What if doctors stood over your bed and quietly told your family to prepare for the worst? What if death didn't knock? It walked in, sat down, and waited. And then imagine this. You survive. Not quietly. Not politely. Not gratefully. You survive angry, focused, and ready to reclaim everything the world tried to take from you. This is not a story about fame. This is not a story about controversy. This is a story about a woman who refused to disappear. Her government doubted her. Her industry doubted her. Her body almost quit on her. But she is still standing. And the world knows her by one name. Spice. Born into poverty so deep it, leave room for dreams. August 6, 1982. Spanish Town, Jamaica. Grace LaToya Hamilton was not born into opportunity. She was born into survival mode. This was not the kind of childhood where adults asked children what they wanted to be when they grew up. Survival came first. Dreams were a luxury. 6 children. 1 small room. 1 bed. They slept head to toe, not because it was cute, but because it was the only way 6 bodies could fit into one space. Privacy didn't exist. Comfort didn't exist. Hunger was a constant companion. There were nights when food simply didn't come. Her mother, Albertina, performed miracles quietly, stretching 1 pound of rice beyond logic, beyond math, beyond explanation. Grace watched this and learned something early. Hard work doesn't always guarantee comfort, but it guarantees dignity. By the time Grace was 8 years old, she wasn't asking for allowance money. She was earning. She sold chicken feet. Not for fun. Not as a lesson. As necessity. One day, a woman bought a pound. Grace weighed it carefully, 1.25 pounds. She removed 1 chicken foot to make it exact. The woman became angry and demanded more. Grace didn't hesitate. "1 pound you buy, 1 pound me give you." That moment wasn't disrespectful. It was principled. Her mother didn't scold her. She was proud. That child understood value. The father who saw a star and left too soon. Grace's father noticed something else. Music. He turned singing into a reward system. Extra dumplings for whoever could recite lyrics perfectly. It was playful, but it planted a seed. Grace memorized everything. Professor Nuts. Bob Marley. Every word. Not because she imagined stages or spotlights, but because she wanted food. Still, her father watched closely. He told people, confidently, "My daughter is a star." Then one day, he was gone. Grace was 9 years old. She didn't fully understand death yet, but she understood absence. She understood silence. She understood that encouragement doesn't always last forever. But his words did. "You're a star." That sentence would follow her through fire, poverty, rejection, and death itself. Fire, homelessness, and the day everything disappeared. Shortly after her father's death, the family moved again. Life was unstable. Then one afternoon, Grace came home and saw smoke. Her house was gone. Fire had taken everything. Clothes, school books, photos, furniture, safety. There was no insurance miracle, no instant recovery. They were homeless. Grace slept wherever she could. Friends' homes, her godmother's house, anywhere that would take her for a night. That experience wasn't temporary trauma. It became identity. This is why her slogan was never fake. From homeless to greatness. It wasn't branding. It was biography. School, stage, and the discovery of purpose. School became Grace's refuge. Performing arts gave her structure when life offered none. She competed in JCDC festivals and kept winning gold medals. Not once, not occasionally, consistently. At St. Catherine High School, she was placed in the Blue House. In Jamaican schools, houses aren't decoration, they're identity. Blue became her color, her symbol, her flag. Then came the night that changed everything. At just 13 years old, Grace was handed a microphone by Bounty Killer. Not for a friendly performance, for a clash, a lyrical war, against grown men. No safety net, no rehearsal, no mercy. She didn't crumble. She fought. That night, the girl named Grace disappeared. Spice was born. Sting 2000, the HARDESD crowd on Earth. Someone saw what happened and told the right people. Spice was invited to perform at Sting 2000, the most unforgiving stage in dancehall history. This was not a place that coddled talent. This was where careers ended. 3:00 a.m. Teenage Spice stepped on stage, and she destroyed it. Crowd reactions came back to back. She wasn't surviving, she was commanding. That night, she knew. This wasn't a phase. This wasn't luck. This was her calling. Portimori, hunger, and the rise with VYBZKARTL. Around the same time, another hungry voice was rising in Portmore. Vybz Kartel. Before the fame, before the headlines, before the chaos, they were just two artists fighting for space. They freestyled. They struggled. They dreamed. Then in 2009, everything exploded. Ramping Shop. The song that crossed borders before permission existed. The song that fed families. The song that took Spice around the world. Legal issues didn't stop it. Streaming barriers didn't stop it. Industry rules didn't stop it. Spice became global. Loyalty when the world walked away. In 2014, the story took a dark turn. Vybz Kartel was convicted of murder and sentenced to life in prison. The industry distanced itself instantly. Spice didn't. Every show, every stage, every country, she chanted one line. Free world boss. She visited him once in prison. She never returned, not because she didn't care, but because it hurt too much. For 13 years, she kept his name alive. When he was finally released in 2024, Spice screamed so hard she lost her voice. That wasn't celebration. That was release. America, reality TV, and being misunderstood on purpose. Breaking into the American market wasn't easy. Love and hip-hop Atlanta wasn't a joke to Spice. She didn't go there to be messy. She went there to expand territory. Feuds happened, violence happened, judgment happened. But Spice stayed focused. She wasn't playing a character. She was building an empire. Black hypocrisy, and the moment she forced a conversation. In 2018, Spice posted a photo that broke the internet. Her skin appeared bleached. The backlash was instant and vicious. Then came the reveal. It was Photoshop. A mirror. Before that moment, people mocked her for being too dark. After the photo, they attacked her for appearing light. The hypocrisy became undeniable. Colorism had to be discussed. And Spice forced the conversation. Global hits, Grammy history, and The Crown. 2021 brought Go Down Day. Shaggy. Sean Paul. Together for the first time. Over 300 million streams. In 2022, her album 10 earned a Grammy nomination. She made history. Later that year, at Reggae Sumfest, she was crowned Queen of Dancehall. Officially. Sepsis, the night death nearly won. In 2024, everything stopped. A damaged hernia turned into septic shock. The infection ate her stomach flesh. 14 doctors. 3 surgeries. 2 months learning to walk and talk again. She survived on liquid nutrition through tubes in her neck. She prepared a will. Doctors doubted. But she lived. Not luck. Purpose. Motherhood, healing, and setting BOUNDRES. At home, she's not Spice. She's mom. Her children didn't even know she was famous until school told them. She chose celibacy, healing, discipline. Dadding didn't fit her life, yet. SCNDLS, business, and standing firm. Ghana, Uganda, politics, headlines. Spice didn't bend. Business is business. She canceled shows when contracts weren't honored. She refused disrespect. Hurricane Melissa and RETUR9G2, save home. When Hurricane Melissa destroyed Jamaica in 2025, Spice didn't post sympathy. She brought action. Cement, zinc, tools, trucks, labor. She cried, then rebuilt. Why Spice cannot be erased. Net worth, $5 million. Years active, 26. From chicken feet to crowns. From homeless to global icon. From sepsis to survival. Spice is not lucky. She is unbreakable. And this story, this is not the ending. This is only the foundation.